Hey, this is Badu from Toyota City in Scion. Today I'm going to show you how to connect a cell phone via Bluetooth to a 2012 Scion IQ, and we're going to use an Android-based phone, a Blackberry, and an iPhone. The very first step in connecting this particular iPhone to my stereo of the Scion IQ via Bluetooth is going to be to go through the settings here, and I want to make sure that my Bluetooth is turned on. So we'll go ahead and select that feature, and now notice that it automatically starts to search for devices. Now I'm going to go to the head unit itself, and if I push in this volume button, it's going to bring up some of these settings, and I can go up until I find Bluetooth here. So now that it's highlighted, because this little circle is right next to Bluetooth, I'll push in, and it's going to ask me, as you can see here, to go to Bluetooth pairing, and that's where we want to go. So we want to select that. And now it's searching, and we're going to come back to the iPhone here, and you're going to notice that it's found car audio, and it's not paired. So we'll go ahead and select it. Now they're going to start communicating and essentially determining which services are supported. And as soon as it's paired, there you go, it says that we're connected. And so does the screen here. So now, whenever I back out all the way, we're going to know that we're connected via Bluetooth, because notice down here we have that Bluetooth symbol on the bottom, and that's an indicator that we are in fact connected and ready to go. I'm going to move on to the next device and show you how that one works. To connect this Blackberry device here, what I need to do is find a connections tab. So I'm going to go ahead and maximize this panel here, and I can scroll all the way down, and there it is right here. So while I'm under this Manage Connection tabs, what I want to do here is make sure that Bluetooth is turned on, which in this case it is. So I can scroll down, and notice over here it's going to give me Networks and Connections. So we'll select that. Scroll down to Bluetooth Connections, and we're going to go to Add a New Device. So from here, I'm going to search for a new device. And while it's doing so, we're going to go back to the head unit here, push in the volume button to bring up my menu settings, twist it to highlight Bluetooth, and once it's highlighted, I'm going to push Bluetooth again, and now we're on Bluetooth pairing, and that's where we want to be. So we're going to push in to get that going, and now we're going to notice that on the phone itself, it's going to find this particular device. So once it's done going all the way through the search, there it's named car audio. So we're going to select it, allow the two to communicate for just a second here. Now when we're on this particular screen here, what you want to do is scroll down to do not display this prompt again. Once I have this checked in, the car will automatically connect to this phone every time I start it, rather than me having to do this search every single time again. So it's critical that you do select this particular feature so you do not get asked every time whether you want to connect. Then we'll say yes to connect, and it's decided on which services are available. Once it's connected, you're going to notice that on the screen here, we're going to have this Bluetooth icon that pops up, and this symbol is just letting us know that our phone is in fact connected. We're going to move on to the next one, and I'll show you how to connect an Android phone this time. Now to connect this Android device here, what I'm going to need to do is go through my settings here, and we're going to go through wireless and networks, and we're going to notice here first that the Bluetooth is turned off. So to turn it on, I'm just going to check this box, and it'll take just a second. There it is, and right below that we have Bluetooth settings. So some of the things we can do here are going to be making our device discoverable and scanning for devices here. So now we're going to go back to the head unit, and from here I'm going to push in the volume knob just once, and it's going to bring me into this menu settings, and I'm going to go until Bluetooth is highlighted. First option it gives me is Bluetooth pairing, and we're going to go ahead and say push in, yes. And while we're scanning for devices on the phone, you're going to notice all of a sudden it's going to find it here. And it's going to just change the name in just a second to car audio. And what this will do, once it's showing car audio, even at this point here, I can go ahead and select this particular device. And it's going to start communicating with the vehicle to determine which services are in fact available. So as soon as that's done, we're going to see onto the screen this little Bluetooth icon that pops up again on the bottom row to let me know that we are in fact connected via Bluetooth. I'm Badu from Toyota City and Scion. Thank you for watching.